What will happen when fate brings together two old cats whose lives were separated by sadness? As a woman looks for comfort in her sorrow, unexpected discoveries and a lot of hope will come swirling in. It's like the beginning of a really interesting story about bouncing back and finding new chances. Hello, animal lovers. Welcome to the Animal Stories. Are you enjoying this video? If so, be sure to hit that like button. Our goal is to reach 1,000 plus likes on this video, and your support means a lot to us. Let's continue with the story, A Beginning with Pause. The story begins with the woman named Mary who lived in a cozy neighborhood. She had two cats, Mac and Marlo. Mac was a ginger tabby given to her by her late husband, and Marlo was a little stray kitten they adopted. Mary's home used to be quiet and sad after her husband passed away. But with Mac and Marlo around, it became lively and cheerful. The cats were always playing together and keeping Mary company. They loved lounging in the sunny spots and chasing each other around the house. Mary felt better having Mac and Marlo around. They helped her feel less sad and brought joy to her life with their funny antics. As the years passed, Mary got older and weaker. Her kids wanted her to go to a home for old people, but she said no because they wouldn't let her bring her cats, Mac and Marlo. So instead, they got a nurse to live with her and take care of her. This made her kids feel better because they knew she wasn't alone. It also meant Mary could keep her promise to always be with her beloved cats. A heart-rending decision. But Mary got sicker. And then one morning, when the nurse went in to check on her, she would not wake up. Suddenly, the two cats were left all alone. They had no one else to look after them. Mary's children all had dogs that didn't like cats, so they couldn't keep their mother's beloved pets. They tried finding the two cats other homes, but that didn't go well either. Reluctantly, Mary's children sadly decided to take Mac and Marlo to the animal shelter, hoping someone there would give them a loving home. At the shelter, Mac and Marlo were put in separate cages, and they felt lonely without each other. The gift of a second chance. At around the same time that Marlo and Mac found themselves at the shelter, another story unfolded across town, steeped in sadness and longing. Nancy, mourning the loss of her beloved cat of many years, felt the weight of emptiness settle in her home. Though some months had passed since her cat's departure, the void persisted, exacerbated by the looming holiday season. Nancy wrestled with conflicting emotions. While she wasn't ready to replace her lost companion, she yearned to share her affection with another furry friend, particularly as the holidays approached. So, one day, Nancy decided to find a new furry friend. She went to the town's animal shelter with a clear idea in mind. She wanted to adopt a senior cat, one who deserved warmth and love in their golden years. At the shelter, Nancy met Marlo and Mac, who were the only two senior cats there. As soon as Nancy saw Marlo, she felt a strong connection. She decided to choose Marlo instead of Mac, even though she had previously had a male cat. Nancy saw the potential for a new chapter of friendship and love with Marlo. Nancy was really happy when she left the shelter with Marlo, her new cat. But when they got home, things weren't as great as she hoped. Marlo seemed sad and distant, not wanting to be close to Nancy or accept her affection. This made Nancy feel worried and unsure. Even though it was supposed to be a happy time during the holidays, it felt more like a time of confusion and unease for Nancy and Marlo. Determined to make things better, Nancy went back to the shelter the next day. The staff there were worried when they saw her return so soon, but Nancy surprised them all by telling them she wasn't giving Marlo back. Instead, she wanted to bring Marlo's brother, Mac, home too. Nancy didn't want Mac to stay in the shelter, where it was hard for older cats to find new homes. She also felt that Marlo and Mac belonged together. So she decided to adopt Mac and bring him home. This made their little family complete, and both Marlo and Mac could now enjoy their twilight years together with Nancy. The reunion between Mac and Marlo was full of happiness and thankfulness. They purred happily, showing how grateful they were to be together again. At Nancy's home, the two cats quickly became close again. they spent their days enjoying each other's company and feeling safe. Over the years, Mac and Marlo did really well in their new home with Nancy. They were happy and healthy thanks to Nancy's love and care. Even though they had some tough times before, they finally found a forever home with Nancy, where they were loved and cherished. So that's all for today. What are your thoughts about this story? Tell us in the comment section below, and if you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Your support means so much to us. Until then, take care, and thanks for watching.